Hi all, welcome to Zephyr Future Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the topic, some questions related to the topic is matter around us pure. Before moving to the question discussion, let's revise the topic. What are the topics included in the particular chapter? Different types of mixtures are given. That means true solution, colloid, then suspension. What is true solutions? True solutions are completely homogeneous. True solutions are homogeneous. What are the characteristics of true solutions or the features of true solutions? That is completely homogeneous. We cannot see with our naked eye, and it do not scatter a beam of light, and it will never settle down. Then the particle size is very less than 1 nanometer. Then what about in case of suspension? Suspensions, that is heterogeneous. Particle size is more than 1000 nanometer. We can see with our naked eye. The particles we can see with our naked eye, and the particles are settled down, and also they scatter a beam of light. Then what about in case of true solutions? Colloids, the particle size in between true solutions and suspension. Examples of true solutions are sugar solution, salt solution, etc. Then what about suspension? Muddy water, chalk powder with water, etc. Examples. These are the examples of suspension. Then colloid, the particle size is in between two solutions and suspension, and that is it looks like it's homogeneous, but it is actually heterogeneous. Colloids are heterogeneous, looks like it's homogeneous, actually it is heterogeneous, and also it scatters a beam of light, but it will never settle down, and the particle size is in between 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. True solution, the particles is less than 1 nanometer, and the suspension, the particle size is more than 1000 nanometer, and the colloids, the particle size in between 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. And based on the component, what are the component present in a solution? There are two components, that is solute and solvent. Solute and solvent. What do you mean by solute? Solute means the solution contain less quantity. Less quantity substance, that is solute. Then more quantity is the solvent. Solvent is more quantity. More quantity. For example, sugar solution. In the sugar solution, sugar is the solute. Sugar is the solute, and water is the solvent. Water is the solvent. What about salt solution? Salt is the solute, and water, that is a solvent. Then based like that, the colloids also contain two different components like solute and solvent. That one is dispersed phase and also dispersion medium. Dispersed phase and also dispersion medium. Like solute and solvent, dispersed phase like solute, dispersion medium like solvent. Solute and solvent. Okay. And based on the dispersed phase and dispersion medium, colloids are classified. Colloids are classified. Solid, liquid colloid, solid colloid. That means dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium liquid, that is solid liquid colloid, solid colloid, solid gas colloid, then liquid solid, liquid gas, 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 liquid. Okay, these are the different classifications of colloid. The next topic is under this is matter around us pure, separation of mixtures. There are number of methods are given. First one is evaporation, then filtration, another method is centrifugation, then next separation of mixtures, the method is sedimentation and decantation, sedimentation and decantation. Then next method is distillation, fractional distillation, etc. Evaporation is just evaporate the content. Liquid solid mixtures we can separate, the method is evaporation. Then next is filtration, sugar plus water, then salt plus water, evaporation method is applicable. Then filtration, we can separate two immiscible substance, I mean for example tea mud, we can remove tea mud from tea. Okay, the filtration is applicable. And the actually two immiscible liquids we can separate, the method is separating funnel, using separating funnel, differential extraction, separating funnel. Two immiscible liquids we can separate using the method is separating funnel. Then next method is centrifugation. Centrifugation is a method that is used to separate cream from milk based on the density. Then sedimentation and decantation, that is not an effective method. Mud from water separate using the method is sedimentation, decantation. Then distillation, two miscible liquids we can, miscible means what? It is mixing with each other. Immiscible means does not mix with each other. Miscible means mix with each other. Distillation method is used to separate two miscible liquids. For example, alcohol and water. We can separate using distillation based on the boiling point. Boiling point different, but the two components, for example A and B, A plus B. These are two liquid that is miscible with each other. The condition is there is a boiling point difference is more than 25 degree. Boiling point difference is more than 25 degree. That only separate using distillation method. The lower boiling point component separate first, then only higher boiling point substance. The next method is fractional distillation. Fractional distillation, the component have the boiling point difference is less than 25 degree. We can use the fractional distillation method. Okay, these are the separation methods are given in this chapter. Is matter around us pure. Then the next concept is given is physical and chemical changes. Physical and chemical changes means physical changes are that is a temporary change. No new substance are produced. There is no chemical reaction is also takes place in physical change. But for example, melting of wax or melting of ice, evaporation of water, cutting of trees, these are physical changes. Then what about chemical changes? Chemical change, new substance are produced. There is a chemical reaction takes place and the process is irreversible. Chemical change, process is irreversible, but in the physical change, process is reversible. Examples of chemical reactions. Chemical reactions are the examples of chemical changes. Then next is given matter. Matter is what? Anything that occupies space and have mass, that are matter. Matter is classified into two types. What? Pure substance and mixtures. Pure substance and mixtures. Pure substance and mixtures. Pure substance means contain only one kind of particles. Mixtures contain different kind of particles. Then pure substance is again classified into element and also compound. Element and compound. Element, example, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon. Then element is again classified into metals, non-metals, then metalloids. Metals, example, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, copper, zinc, gold, silver, mercury, etc. are the examples of metals. What are the characteristics of metals? Metals are very hard, they have high tensile strength, then they conduct both heat and electricity, then they are malleable, sonorous, ductile, etc. Then what about non-metals? Examples of non-metals are carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, iodine, nitrogen, oxygen, etc. are the examples of non-metals. Non-metals are not strong, they are brittle in nature, and they are non-malleable, non-ductile, not conductor of heat and electricity, etc. Then metalloids means otherwise called semi-metals. They shows both the properties of metals as well as non-metals. Then compound. Compound, example, water, ammonia, H2O, NH3, CH4, etc. are the examples of compound. What are the difference between compound and element? Compound is always compound is two elements combined in a fixed ratio. Okay. Then what are the difference between compound and mixtures? Compound are have always homogeneous, but mixtures classified into two, that is homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homo and hetero. Homogeneous means uniformly distributed entire the solution, but hetero it is non-uniform distribution. Homogeneous and heterogeneous. So the difference between mixtures and compound are, compound are always homogeneous, but mixtures are either homo or hetero. And compound is combined in a fixed ratio, but the mixture, they do not have a fixed ratio. Compound, we can separate, some chemical method is available, only applicable, but mixtures, physical method is applicable. Okay, these are the difference between, and the compound do not shows the properties of the constituent element, but mixtures shows the properties of the constituent elements. These all about the topic or the concept in this chapter. Let's move to the question discussion. Question number 1. What is true about homogeneous mixtures? Options are: homogeneous mixture is the mixture of two or more than two components. Then that is actually right statement. In homogeneous mixture, the composition and properties are uniform throughout the entire mixture. That is also right. Then both A and B are correct. So option C is both A and B are true. That is the right answer. Okay. The next one. Which of the following properties does not describe a compound? Options. It is composed of two or more elements. It is a pure substance. Option C, it cannot be separated into constituent by physical means. It is mixed in any proportion. About compound, not element. It is composed of two or more elements. That is right. It is a pure substance. Compound is a pure substance. That is also correct. It cannot be separated into constituent by physical means. That is also right. Cannot be separated using physical method only. Chemical method is applicable. So option D, it is mixed in any proportion. No, it is mixed in a fixed proportion by ratio. Fixed proportion. That is wrong. So this is the right answer, option D. Then next thing is third one. In the tincture of iodine, find the solute and solvent. Tincture of iodine is iodine in alcohol. Tincture of iodine is what? Iodine in alcohol. That is important one. Iodine in alcohol. Iodine plus alcohol. Iodine is the solute and alcohol is the solvent here. Iodine is the solute and alcohol is the solvent. So B. Then fourth one, which of the following is not a homogeneous mixture? Air is a homogeneous mixture. Sugar solution is also homogeneous. Tincture of iodine is homogeneous. Milk is not homogeneous. Milk is a colloid. Colloid looks like homogeneous, but actually it is heterogeneous. Milk is a colloid. Milk contains water, fat, etc. That is homogeneous. Sorry, heterogeneous. Then question number 5. Sol and gel are examples of dash. Based on dispersed phase and dispersion medium, there are different classifications of colloids are. Some 2 examples are given, sol and gel. Sol means solid in liquid colloid. Sol is solid in liquid. Sol is solid in liquid. Solid is the dispersed phase. Solid, dispersed phase. Then liquid, dispersion medium. Dispersion medium. Okay, dispersed phase, dispersion medium. Then examples of this is sol. Mud is an example. Then milk of magnesia is also an example. Milk of magnesia is used to expel the excess acidity from our stomach. Okay, then sol is a compound of solid in liquid. Okay, then what about gel? Gel is also dispersed phase is dispersed phase is what? Liquid, and the dispersion medium solid. Dispersion medium solid. Example, butter, cheese, etc. are the examples. Okay, so the option B. Then next one, next question number 6. Solid solution in which the solute is gas. Solid solution in which the solute is gas. There is solution of hydrogen in palladium. The hydrogen in palladium, it adsorbs. Hydrogen is adsorbed on the surface of what? Palladium. So the option C. Then next one, an example of liquid metal and liquid non-metal. One of the liquid metal is mercury. The symbol is Hg. Liquid metal Hg, and the liquid non-metal is bromine. Liquid metal mercury and the liquid non-metal is what? Bromine. Then next, then 8th one, which method is used to separate cream from milk? Centrifugation method is used to separate cream from milk. Adsorption is actually so that is a surface phenomena. Adsorption. Then distillation is based on the can separate the liquid mixture using distillation. Miscible liquids, okay, based on boiling point. Crystallization is convert into crystals by adding suitable reagent. So centrifugation is the separation of cream from milk. Then Next, ninth one, which of the statement is incorrect about the physical change? Physical change is a temporary change, then no new substance are produced, there is no chemical reaction takes place, that is also a reversible reaction, physical change. Then there is no gain or loss of energy, that is right. It is a permanent and irreversible. No, this is a temporary and irreversible change. This is the wrong statement. Wrong statement. Okay, it is a permanent and irreversible. No, a physical change is a temporary and reversible change. Option B. Then next, question number 10. Which of the following statements are true for pure substance? Pure substance contain only one kind of particles. Pure substance contain only one kind of particles, that is right. Then that is right. Then second one, pure substance may be may be compound or mixtures, that is also right. Then pure substance have the same composition throughout. Pure substance may be compound or mixtures. That is wrong. Sorry, that is wrong. Pure substance may be element or compound. Okay, this is a wrong statement. Pure substance may be element or compound. Pure substance have the same composition. That is right one. So 1 and 3 are right. Then fourth one, pure substance can be exemplified by all elements other than nickel. So the option is B, 1 and 3. Okay. Then next one, 11th one, blood and seawater are. Blood and seawater are both mixtures. Both mixtures. Option A. Then next, 12th one, which of the following are physical changes? Physical change is a temporary change, that is a reversible change, no new substance are produced. Melting of iron, melting is a physical change. Melting means just convert solid to liquid only, no new substance produced. So melting is a physical change, that is physical change. Then a rusting of iron, that is not a physical change, that is a chemical change. Rusting means new substance is formed, Fe2O3 XH2O. New substance is formed, that is not a physical change, this is a chemical change. Then bending of iron rod, that is a physical change. Then drawing a wire of iron metal, that is also a physical change. These are physical changes. This is a chemical change. This is a chemical change. Okay. Okay. So 12 questions we discuss now. So let's wind up the session. Thank you and all the best.